everyone, how are you? It's good to be with you today. I hope everyone's doing well. We're well into autumn, I keep saying this every week about the weather, but you know that. And we just finished this week, Unit 1. So I can't believe 8 weeks have already gone by in the academic or faith formation year. So it's really going quickly. So let me tell you, we did the lesson on Monday with the kids, and they're really really good, and they're choosing music, and they're very talkative. And the gospel for this coming Sunday that we discussed is about the 10 girls, uh, all about being prepared. Who has oil in their lamps? Who doesn't have oil in their lamps? And just the whole idea of being prepared. But that opened up a can of worms for them because they're like, well, you're never ready to go anywhere, and you don't get ready. You always wait to the last minute. So interesting family conversation, which was good. But and then we did for the older children, there was 2 sacraments to be uh explored, and that was the 2 sacraments of service, matrimony, and holy orders. So we got into that quite a bit, and they're just little sponges, and it's nice to do that. What I wanted to do with them also, and it's for this coming for this coming Sunday, was to discuss the Psalms. We're so busy dealing with the readings and the Gospels and the letters, which we should be in the Old Testament as well, that the Psalms are really powerful. I find personally the Psalms to be just such a gift. And because there's 150 of them, and they cover every kind of human emotion. And one of the beauties about the Psalms, and you could really be feeling down or sad, and you're commiserating with the Psalm, but they always end up on a positive note. And that's just, I think, our God telling us to keep the hope going, no matter how terrible things can be. And my favorite Psalm, which I shared, and I shared this with the children, is "Be still and know that I am God." So this Sunday, I believe it's Psalm 128. And we talked about it a little bit, and I said, it's nice sometimes to sit and pray with them. And I shared this little book with them. It was given to me by a friend a while ago, and it's called Psalms for Praying, an Invitation to Wholeness. And I just love praying with these because the language is very clear. It gets into another deeper meaning behind the psalm, and it just makes sense. You feel connected. You feel like you can understand it. So we prayed with it. We did that. We did a little session of just praying the Psalm 128 for them for this coming Sunday, and just talked about it. And the song, they chose a song, and it just happened to correlate with the psalm, and without even them knowing it. So when they heard the song again, after having been exposed to the psalm, they were really excited. So that was good. So we had a good lesson Monday. I thought it was a very good lesson. My granddaughter made her confirmation on Saturday, so we had a little discussion about that with the younger kids, what that meant, what does it mean. And so it was nice. It was a nice weekend, nice family weekend. I also, Saturday morning, I wanted to share this with you. I did 2 presentations for the Archdiocese of Newark for their catechetical convocation, and it was wonderful. And I did it on what we're doing here, grandparents teaching their grandchildren as religious educators, as catechists. And the room was packed, number one. And the other thing is, they really wanted to hear about it. They wanted to learn, taking down notes, and it was wonderful. And it was a wonderful thing to see. I think we're on the right track. Well, I know we're on the right track in dealing with looking at another option for children, whatever age they might be, to be taught formal instruction, but also having that feeling of belonging, that connectedness with a grandparent at the same time. So they thought it was good. I think we got really good feedback, and I just wanted to share that with you because I think this is something that is going to be happening more often than not. I know even today, I was out this morning, I had to run to the parish for something, and they asked me there if I would do a presentation for grandparents in the parish. So I think there's a need. I think people are hungry. I think some grandparents are very frustrated, some parents are frustrated. So, I think if we can help ease things for the family, one way to do that is to certainly be able to teach. We all can do it, and I'm happy here to be your guide and mentor through it all, as you know from the program. So that was our teaching lesson. Uh, I find with the children too, even more and more getting involved with them. And it was interesting because Saturday, when I was over the house after for the confirmation, the gather, I didn't get to the ceremony because I was teaching, but I was at the party. Um, the kids talking to the rest of the family, their relatives, about what this was all about. And it was nice to hear what they had to say and how much they're getting out of it. And they're fine. They're great. And it was just a nice, calm Monday, nothing really awful or earth shattering in their little worlds Monday. So it was nice just to sit to pray with them. We prayed our prayer like we did last week about for Israel and the Gaza, and just to be aware of that and to be prepared and what that means. And so, as I said, you're talking, you're not always prepared. No, I'm prepared, but that they got it, and they got the meaning of is how to be prepared for when we do meet Jesus again. And what does that mean? And I felt they really understood it. So this coming week, I will see them again on Monday. And because the unit is done, first unit, I'll give them the unit assessment, see how much they retained. And that's always a good tool to kind of assess where they're going, what they might need, what I need. Uh, it's just a good way to get a handle on that. So that's it for this week. I pray you have a great week, and I will see you next week. Have a good lesson. Have a good, uh, have a peaceful time in this time of year. And it's so interesting how this fall, things are dying outside around us, and how interestingly those gospels coming in about preparedness, about end of the world issues, about the reign of God issues. These are what our gospels are about at this point, until we get into Advent. So, have a good one and enjoy each day. Thank you.